I've noticed that you get calls and somebody, and the first thing they'll ask is this John Fletcher? And I've now been coached not to say yes. So I say, this is John. Tell us about, is that a wives' tale, or do we need to be concerned about anybody trying to get us to say yes?
That, but they can also get a lot of your voice off of a simple voicemail that you've already created, and that has been done. I was taught by my brother years ago. He used to work Vice in Florida and work drug enforcement down in Florida. And so he would go on these sting operations, be gone sometimes 2 to 6 weeks at a time. And he always taught me back then, I was in college back at Florida State. He said, if anybody calls here, they say, so-and-so, who are you calling for? And why are you calling? Don't even give them your name. Don't give them any information. Just says, well, who are you calling and why are you calling?
Lots of times they just hang
back
up.
on them. Yeah. Well, if I don't know who you are, if your number comes up on my phone, great. And I do have your number on my phone. I just missed your call this morning. But if people call my phone, I always tell them, say, you need to message me through LinkedIn or email, because if I'm not expecting your call, I do not answer my phone. I just don't.
With cloning of voices now, I was talking to he's a national speaker. He's going to be on the podcast in a couple of weeks. And he said, well, I really don't know if I should be doing, he was talking about possibly doing a voiceover for a book. And he said, but if I did that, I would, my voice would be out there and it could get cloned. And I said, well, weren't you just on a podcast before I called you? He said, yeah. I said, your ship has sailed. I said, if you were on a 30-minute or an hour podcast, I said, your voice is already out